Hello guys, my name is Kingsley. I'm a software developer. I build both web and mobile application using React, Node.js, Express.js, the likes. Okay. Recently, I started learning Kotlin to also add to my stack. Okay. On this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to build a reusable icon component. For me, as a React developer, I believe building everything in components and bringing them into your page to build your web application. So I'll be showing you how to do React, to build a reusable icon that you can use all the time and extend and all of that. I've also shown how to build a reusable button component in one of my videos. I'll be also showing you how to build reusable toast notification system. And so I'll be teaching some of these things that I've used in production application. Okay, so let's get started on this. The package I use for icons is called Remix icon. I love them because I can use class, which makes my development easier. All right, React icon is quite popular. Another icon are all quite popular, but I like this because I can just basically use class to declare my icon. All right, and this is the npm package where they show how you can install it. So I'll just walk you through how to do that. I have this React application here that I'm using for tutorials or teaching my students. I also teach software development. I teach coding as well. Right. So let's get there. On the code here, the first thing I want to do is I must to install the package. So let's go to the package. This is the package site and npm install remix. So I just copy and paste it in your project root directory. All right, so it's been installed, and let's check package.json file to be sure that it's been installed. Okay, remix has been installed here. Good. So let's close that. After installing remix, you need to import the css class. Okay, so they say import css to your main.js. All right, so your app entry point, the app entry point for this is main.tss. So currently where I am, so just import that, and that's it. That's all you need, and you can see that's so easy. Once you've done that, then whenever I want to use the icon, just search for the icon name you need. I want to replace this card as demonstration for this tutorial, so I want to replace this into a proper icon, card icon. So what I can do is to search cards here, and once I search cards, you can see card icons I have, and so I can choose anyone I want. So let me choose this one here. So once you click on it, now this is a class, so you can just copy the class and that is it. So how do we build a reusable component for this? So let's go to our component folder and let's just create a folder I can call UI. So inside this UI folder, I can create some other things I want to create. So let's create a file here. So I'll call this file icon.tsx. So here I can declare function component as a export function, right? Icon component. All right, so and we'll return li. Perfect. So this is li I'm returning. I'm coming down to it. So what I can do here is declare props, and I need to go to my TypeScript file. So let's go to my TypeScript file. Let me close some of the tabs I'm not really using. My TypeScript file here, so I can create my icon types. So I can say export interface, right? Icon attributes. Right, for icon attribute, I'm looking for icon, which is going to be a string. It's mandatory. I'm looking for class name. It's going to be optional. It's also a string. Um, do I want it to have an on-click event? So I'll write on-click. It's also going to be a function. All right. What else? All right. This tree is okay. We can always extend it if we need other things. So um, all right. So okay, let's get started with this. So this is it, and let's go to the icon lib components and import this. All right, so we can come here and the structure it's okay, icon equals to props, All right, here I can structure it. I need icon, I need class name, I need on click. What else? I think that's all. There are three, right? Okay, this three. So that's it. So I now have this. So what I can do now is I can just come here and say class name. This is how you use Remis. So class name, you simply call okay. So you can see this is the class name you will use to get this icon to your project. So what I can do now is I can just come here and say icon as in I've passed that. And what else? I can pass class name as well, class name as props. Then I can have an on click event and on click event, okay, which I can say handle on click. All right, so I can come here and write an on click. I can just say const handle on click. It's going to be this and this. All right, it's a function. Then I can say if no on click, because it's optional, though I can just say const declare on click equals to on click. All right, so I can say if no declare on click, I can return this. But if there is on click, if there is on click, then I can simply pass on click. I can simply pass declare on click as a function. All right, so that is basically a very simple thing, nothing more. So this is it now. I can now use this icon component where I want it. So I want to try it out in the header section. So let's look for the header tab. It is the header component. So let's try it here. So you have this removal of this icon count. So let's just remove this. All right, so let's look at our e-commerce site. So we've lost this value here, right? So I can try and declare the icon component abuse. So pass the icon component, import it, declare it here. So one, it needs some props. The first prop needs this icon, which is mandatory. So this icon will now be the class name for the icon you want to use. So this is the class name. You can see it here. So just copy the class name. All right. When you paste it, make sure you're just using only the class name. You can see I also pasted what I don't need. So I can just come here and just delete all these ones. So icon has been pasted and is there. So let's see if it's appearing on our page. Perfect. So you can see it here. It's appearing. All right. But if you look at it, you have a style which is outline. So we can go style our let's style our reusable components. We just need to make it better. So icon. All right. For the icon, we need to pass some classes here. So you have here as class. So you can come here and add some other classes. It's link. Let me see. On this page here, they also you could use I. Okay, so basically I can change this to I. Let me change this to I. So using um ordered lists. Okay, perfect. So you can see it here. So this is your icon, it's working. Now you can pass it, you can style it. So go to your header. So here you can style it, you can add class name. Remember it's taking class name as prop. So class name. So here you can see I'm using Tailwind, right? You can say text 5. Let me see if that would make it work. Perfect. So you can see I can pass my classes there. So basically I can just say it is. And good thing is I can actually have a default size. All right, so here just make sure your class name is declared last, so you can override what you have here initially. So I can come here and just write text size to be 2, this size. So if I don't provide the size, the icon will have the same size or true. All right, so here I can remove the one I had before. So here, so anytime I don't provide specific icon class font size, it will just pick up this particular font size I have here. This one, this one I have here. So that's it. So same thing with color. You can also I'll give it the complementary color if you want. So you can give it text color is yellow, for instance, and it's going to have yellow. But when you if you want to overwrite it on whenever you declare it, you can just pass text color there. So I can pass text white to it. All right, you can see it has overwritten it. So that's basically how you can expand and create a reusable icon component and pass your classes anywhere you declare it, it works. So for the icon, I can just simply remove this, and I really don't need any complex color for now, so it's okay with the black color it has. But for your production application, definitely you have your color scheme, so that's where you use it. All right, so this is fine. However, we want to make this clickable, so I want when I click on it, it takes me to another page called maybe the cards. All right, so we also need to declare the card count up here. So let's go here and maybe somewhere here and call this, and so let's say it's going to be state, I think state dot count, card count, all right, something like this. So you can see it here. We need to put it up there. So okay, so let's just come here and say it is flex, um, flex column. This is Tywin actually. Okay, so this one we can give it class name. It's going to be absolute, and the position for this one will be relative. Good. So this way we've done this now, so let's get it working. We can have top 0. Let me see if I'll see it. Perfect. So you can see it here. That's the card count that we want. So this is it. So now let's make it, I can move. All right. Now if you go to our icon components, we for now we don't have this stuff, this cursor pointer that makes it look like it's clickable. So what you can do is that we can come here and write a condition and say, let's do this, can say if on click, if there is on click, if it is true, then I can pass cursor pointer, so it will be clickable once I declare that I want this to be clicked. So I want, if I click on this and I want it to take me to maybe the cart page itself. All right, so let's quickly do that. So go back to header, and first of all, let's create a cart page. So let's go to pages and create a cart page. So let's create cart.tss. Right, so this is a cart page, and definitely cart page. Let me just copy what I have here. Cart page should be public. Yeah, so public is fine. So let me just copy everything here and just replace it. Okay. So here I can write the name of the page. So it's going to be cart page, and I'll need to import the home. So I'll need to import cart component if I have cart component. All right, so let's create a cart component here. So here you can have a component, create a folder called it cart. Then in it, you can create a page, cart.css, right? So this is a component. So I can say export function cart component. All right, so I can just return div. So I can just have this h1 as a welcome to cart. Okay. So we're not really styling this one. So just copy this, go to the cart page itself, then import it here. So just import it, cart component here. So good, and public is also fine. So it's good. We've declared that. So let's declare the navigation. Let's go to app.tss. So here you can just create a router. So let me just copy one router here I can use. So here I can call it cards, and the element is going to be cards page. So yeah, cards here. So now we can access cards from card pay from card. Okay. So now you've done that, you now we need to navigate to that place. All right, so we need to import use navigation so we can control navigation. Yeah, so I can just create a variable called const navigate just to use navigation. All right, so imported, so I can just go here and declare an on click function on click and do navigation in the name of the function. Let me create a function. So just go at this top level here and create a function called const. And what we simply just gonna do is call navigate and pass the name of the page. Okay, let me freeze this error. So I'm actually expected to import use navigate, not use navigation. So use navigate. So this one can change it to use navigate. I also need to fix this error. Okay, so cards. Let me be sure that okay, that's it. Cards. Then so this is how we pass the make the icon to something I can click for navigation. So if I go here, so you can see immediately I call the on click function. It's now clickable. I can click on it. All right. So if I click on it now, it takes me to welcome to cards. Beautiful. So that's how it works. All right. So that's basically how it works. So let's just leave this. It's not working now. Let's go here. So let us be here. Just click here. Takes you to welcome to navigation. So that's basically how you can build visible components. Now you can anywhere you import it, just pass the icon that you want from here. Just search the icon name. Setting, for instance, gives you all manner of settings. See them. Just click on it, select the class name, and just pass it as a prop to your icon component. So that's how it works. Thank you.